Okay, so it's been about another hour. I'm talking to myself, thank you. It's been about another hour, and I'm in the process of continuing the experiment. I have taken this light bulb out of the circuit, so all the current is now flowing through this single 6-volt GE47. I'm trying to stress the situation out as much as possible. My milliamp current with that is about 3.8. That's a 4 where you're seeing the well, that's a shadow. Anyway, so it went up a little bit when I took this light out of the circuit, as you would expect it to. Still have any gas. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh. About 117 degrees. That's because I've been using this reading light to kind of keep this warm. And what we're going to do now, we're going to do a quick test. I only have one light bulb in, so I can't. 6-volt light, I might burn it out. I don't know what it's rated for. It could easily burn out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this thermistor out quickly just to confirm that everything's still working as it's designed. So let's see how long it takes to sound off. Ready, set, thermistor's out. Okay, you saw it. Came on pretty quick. So clearly the system is still working. Now I'm going to put the other light back in the circuit again the way it's designed. So now both of them are in the circuit. So the theory here is, how important is the light bulb resistance that you're using for this thermistor to work? Is it critical or is it not critical? I think it'd be safe to say that connecting them in series or versus one is a pretty substantial change in the equation. So I'm going to take it out again. Remember where we are. I've switched back to the 500 milliamp reading because I didn't want to peg my meter out. So here we go. Drained out of the thermistor completely. Get up here. Lights are coming on. We're going up. On the 500 scale, that's about 100 and 180, 170, 170 milliamps. There's your brightness. So I think this is working just fine now. I'm going to put it back down. I don't know if I can catch all of the things at one time. Here, well, let me see if I can catch them all. Ready? Here we go. And here, wait, and it's interesting. I can actually see smoke coming off the thermistor. Tiny little bit of vapors. Everything went to backed off. So there you have it. I don't think, based on my test, at least with the thermistor that I got out of Toyota, the light bulbs are critical. I mean, clearly it works either way. Single bulb, 2 bulbs, it's coming on, it's going off. It's going off, it's staying off. It comes on, it goes back off. Everything seems to function exactly as it's designed to. And let's go back to our idling current again. I got to put it back on a lower scale so we can read it. So it's back down to about 20 milliamps. It kind of toggles around a little bit and settles. I think it usually, if I remember right, it was settled last time at about 30 milliamps. Maybe a little bit below that, I don't know. It's not critical. Clearly it's not critical. There's different things going on here. Just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and short out. I'm going to take these 2 wires, take this lamp bulb out. Let's watch the milliamps. Ready, set, short it, baby. And short it out. Oh, that's odd. I would have expected it to do more than that. Huh. Showing no effect. What that tells me is that in fact I'm seeing practically no effect by shorting and unshorting. That tells me the resistance of this thermistor is much higher as a percentage of the total resistance than a single bulb, because it's having a minimalistic effect. So there you have it. Do you want to check the resistance of the thermistor? Let's do that real quick. Why don't we make one more last video? Because I'm sure this is all going to work just fine. So what we're going to do now is turn everything off. Okay, battery's off. I'm going to connect up the thermistor. Oops, I'm going to connect up the thermistor, put it into resistance mode, R100, and we get ohms. Huh. About 900 ohms, isn't that interesting? About 1,000 ohms. I thought it was more than that before. Am I doing this right? Yeah, about 1,000 ohms. Let's see, click this. Let's confirm that. It should go to right there, which is 1K on the R1 scale. So the resistance reading, according to this, is about almost 1,000 ohms. Okay, and let's check the light bulbs. In order to check the light bulbs, since inquiring minds want to know, we're going to go check the light bulbs out. Wait a minute. Got something incorrect. Oh, wait a minute. Take this out of the circuit. Duh. Okay. Here and here. The light bulbs are about, and they're actually glowing a little bit, so they're, I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Can you see that little bit of glowage? Oh, I thought it was glowing. Okay, anyway, the light bulbs are about 12 ohms. Single, in series, they're about, they heat up, so they change their resistance as they heat up. Cold, I'll see if I can get a cold reading. Ready, set, go. Cold, they're about 6 ohms. That's in series, so I assume they're about 3 ohms cold. Cool off, ready, set, go. You can't tell. They as they heat up, they start to glow and they start to reduce the resistance. Anyway, that's today's video. So I think the setup works. I don't think the bulbs are nearly as critical as we think they are, because like I said, I was able to get the same results regardless of either it's one bulb or two bulb. You know, essentially doubling the resistance of the circuit. So that's all I can think of to say about that. I assume these bulbs have the exact same resistance. Let's see. Okay, there's one. Let's let it settle after it heats up a little bit. Okay, let's call that 7.5 ohms. I'm going to hook up to the other light bulb. Same thing, 7.5 ohms. So there you go, about 14 ohms together. Cold, I guess. Anyway, that's all for now. That doesn't make sense. They're warm now. I don't know what they are, but the point of this experiment was that the two bulbs in series versus the one bulb had no effect on the operation of the thermistor. It works fine in either case. So I don't think this is as critical as we think we are. I think the issue's got to be something's going on with the thermistor that's being used. This thermistor came out of a 91 Corolla. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.